Hey folks, Patrick Stewart. Thanks so much for tuning back into my channel. So glad to have you here. We've been going through my friend John watches Star Wars for the first time in his life. Hard to believe, 25 years of friendship and this guy had never seen a Star Wars film. We finally made it through the original trilogy. Last video we just finished Phantom Menace. Tonight we're going to be filming Attack of the Clones. Before we go any further, remember, hit the like button, be sure to subscribe, and hit the notification bell for future content. Hey folks, and don't forget to check out my Patreon page that's linked in the comments below. Right now through, I believe, October 5th, we're still doing a giveaway to all the Patreons. Anybody who's a Patreon, each tier you are is a drawing into getting an Ultra Sabers lightsaber. Be sure to check that out. So looking forward to getting the lightsabers here. We still don't have John's lightsaber. When I said it was in the making in the last video, evidently it's still in the making. It's already been paid for, it's already been ordered, it's on the way. We were hoping to unveil his lightsaber to him tonight, but we still don't have it. So hopefully by Revenge of the Sith, the sabers will be here because one, I gotta give one away, and two, I gotta give one to him. Before we get going, definitely want to talk to John, find out where he's at with this movie, find out what his expectations are, what he's looking forward to, what he's not looking forward to. And I'm just really excited to get into this one because I think it's going to be a lot better experience for him than Phantom Menace was. You said something on the way in the house tonight. Mm-hmm. All right, tell the folks here.
I'm rethinking my Phantom Menace score. After thinking about it again, I think 7 was a little over generous. Maybe more of a 4.5.
4.5.
Yeah.
All right.
There was a lot in it that, after thinking about it, I'm like, that part really sucked, and this part really sucked, and this character sucked, and really the only thing it had going for it was Liam Neeson and Ewan McGregor.
Darth Maul.
Darth Maul.
Yeah. I got to tell you, when I think of Phantom Menace, I think of the fight between Darth Maul and Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's what I remember about that movie. No, so when I went back and watched that video with you last week, it just blew my mind how much that movie I just really have blocked out of my memory. It's not a horrible film, but there's a lot in there that's, I think the word is annoying.
Yes,
annoying.
Yes, that's a good description.
If you look up annoying in the dictionary, in Webster's actually, next to it says Jar Jar.
Yes.
What are you looking forward to most in Attack of the Clones?
I would like to see Obi-Wan again.
Okay.
I would say I would like to see Qui-Gon Jinn again.
Yeah,
that's not happening.
Yeah, that's not happening. That's not happening. Unlike in the Marvel universe, people in these movies, when they die, they die. Like, they don't come back.
You will find that it is you who are mistaken about a great many things.
What's your favorite part of the Star Wars movies thus far?
Definitely the lightsaber fights.
Well, that's why I think you're gonna... If the fight with Darth Maul is the redeeming point of Phantom Menace,
yes,
there's a lot better action and sequences in this movie, and a whole lot better saber fighting. The saber fighting only gets better and better as it goes.
Luke's mom.
Luke's mom. I promised they would get around to that. I can't say anything without giving it away.
So the Queen and Anakin, they're a couple, right? In this movie, they're a couple. Isn't that kind of weird? Isn't there like a significant age difference? Last time we saw Anakin, he was like 3 years old. So what's the Queen now? She like 40 and he's 15?
So he wasn't 3. And she wasn't like 20. He was like 9. And she was like 15.
All right. So I exaggerated a little.
But no, it's very awkward.
It's a little weird.
I mean, at the end of Phantom Menace, you had the whole thing where he's like giving her the eyebrow and the smirk, like,
yeah.
What's up? Go see my little rat tail on the Padawan here.
You want to change my diaper?
Yeah. God. No, that's always been a point of contention. So you kind of answered one of your questions right there. Is who's Luke's mommy?
I want to know more about the Emperor.
Yeah. Well, you're going to get some answers. You're going to keep seeing that guy. You're going to find out who he is. Because at this point, it's still a republic. There's not an emperor. So somewhere between you seeing the last movie and us getting to the original Star Wars films, you're going to see this guy come to power. And you're going to get to actually see who he is. So that's another thing. That's kind of cool.
Not just a cloak, huh?
Yeah, not just a cloak.
Awesome.
Yeah, you're going to get to see him in all of his emperor glory.
I actually get to hang out with the star. The three amigos.
The three amigos?
Is the screen big enough for all three of us?
So the Three Amigos? We've been hanging out since, 1990? Oh, don't do it. Don't do it.
Let me step out.
I don't know if you were trying to do the Three Amigos or the Macarena right there, man.
It's one and the same.
It's one of the same. So Jason here has usually been the guy behind the camera.
Hi,
But
folks.
wanted to get him out. How excited are you that he's finally watching Star Wars?
Pumped.
Well, I know he's like half our size. So if he doesn't like at the end, if he's not a Star Wars fan, we can hold him down and pummel him. Hey, come here. Come here. This is my wife, Marianne, and she is actually going to join us tonight and watch at least some of Attack of the Clones. So if you see her hanging out on the couch with me, that's who the lady is. I don't want y'all to be like, hey, who's the new person on the couch?
I'm here for the movie, not the commentary.
I didn't mean like that close in the middle. Holy crap, dude. Here you go. Here's an ottoman for you. Gotta admit, these are not bad. They're pretty good. Yeah.
The spaceships have wings. You need air for wings to work. There's no air in space, right?
Thank you for noticing the signs.
We made it. There was no danger at all.
You just had to say that. Who wrote this?
George Lucas.
Oh.
I'll have Obi-Wan report to you immediately, my lady.
Thank you, Master Windu.
That look. He's looking back.
You seem a little on edge.
You can see the sinister intentions
I
in his
know.
eyes.
I-
Oh no. That
Good to
voice.
see you again, Jar Jar.
And you'll always be that little boy I knew on Tatooine.
Our presence here will be invisible, my lady, I assure you.
I'm Captain Typho of Her Majesty's Security Service. Queen Jamila has...
We will do exactly as the Council has instructed. And you will learn your place, young one.
Shut him down.
Perhaps an earlier presence.
Stay here!
Right out that window.
Why do I get the feeling you're going to be the death of me?
Don't say that, Master. You're the closest thing I have to a father.
Then why don't you listen to me?
You want to go home and rethink your life.
I want to go home and rethink my life.
That makes sense.
Lisa, accept this with more humility and,
Jar Jar, I don't wish to hold you up.
Of course.
Representative
This
Menace.
is what you're doing. This is what I want you to do.
Please don't look at me like that. It makes me feel uncomfortable.
It makes us all feel uncomfortable. Yoda's teaching a Pee-wee class.
Hear everything, soft and smooth.
It's not creepy at all.
No. I shouldn't have done that.
sorry.
He looked so confused. So awkward.
Yeah, really. There's nothing organic about it. It's
Always a pleasure to meet a Jedi.
Kid looks sinister.
Get on board!
Kid was sinister. Oh, Bruce Lee kicked him.
Oh, not good.
Hello. How might I be of service?
Looks like
3 p.m.
where Luke was.
My grown-up son. I'm so proud of you.
Now I am complete.
Stay with me, Mom.
I love.
That's screwed up, man. We're all dead. Here comes Darth.
Shut me down. Machines making machines. Not the first.
He's never seen the Terminator.
You get your chance.
Whoa, he's got a jetpack.
What about Padme? She seems to be on top of things.
She's got it under control.
She can't do that. Shoot her or something.
Shoot her or something.
This isn't how it's supposed to be. Shut up.
Uh-oh. Here comes Nick Fury.
This party's over.
Yeah, it is. Looks a little awkward.
Look, it's RoboCop.
You're gonna pay for all the Jedi that you killed today, Dooku.
Oh, here we go. That'll take it out of me.
Brave of you, boy.
What? You just lopped it right off.
Master Yoda.
Count Dooku.
No. That old man's got spunk. I haven't seen Yoda that excited since he was eating all of Luke's food. He doesn't need that.
You have done well.
War has begun.
Excellent.
The shroud of the dark side has fallen. Begun. The Clone War has.
Terminator, hey?
All right, well, there you have it, folks. 2 of the prequels down out of 3 for Star Wars, and we're moving right on along. Really, gotta say, I enjoyed this one a whole lot better than Phantom Menace. It just gets better and better. I mean, you get to see Master Yoda fight. How cool is that? I don't think anybody expected that when these came out originally. It was a wonderful surprise. I remember in the theaters. Wow, awesome. If I'm gonna rate this one on a scale of 1 to 10, I give this one about say I give it a good 7.5, maybe an 8. I don't know. I'm gonna have to say 7.5. I give it a 7.5. Now my man Jason, we're gonna find out what Jason thinks about these.
I would have to agree. 7.5. The Yoda fight is worth about 5 points by itself. I'm interested to see what John says about this as well, because just some of his facial expressions during this thing was hilarious.
So I know this one completely won you over. After this, you're like a huge fan, right?
I'm getting there.
Yeah, it's getting there. All right. First impressions. Like it, love it, hate it?
Like it.
Like it. Okay. We'll get into your rating here in a bit. I got to ask you point blank. I mean, the Yoda fight. Yoda.
Yeah.
Were you expecting to see Yoda come out slinging a saber?
No. You think he's old and decrepit, and then he comes in and starts fighting, and you're like, yeah, he doesn't need that little walking stick.
What he does is while he's fighting, he channels more of the Force. That way he can parkour all over the place. And Anakin's arm getting cut off. You seem kind of shocked about that.
I shouldn't have been. I should have seen it coming from a mile away. Yeah, I saw a lot of Obi-Wan in this one, and I like how Ewan McGregor played the character. I think he did it very well. I could have really done away with the awkwardness between Anakin and Padme.
Yeah, you didn't like that romance unfolding there.
Yeah, it was just awkward.
It was. So what was more awkward for you watching Star Wars? Leia and Luke kissing and finding out they're brother and sister? Or Anakin and Padme getting all smoochy faced?
Luke and Leia was funnier. And Anakin and Padme, it was just awkward.
So you're more comfortable with a brother-sister.
Got him. No.
You pinned him on that one. Got him. So you'd rather watch Luke and Leia?
No. It was one time and it was an accident and they didn't know. And God bless them, they didn't know.
Man, Jason, that was a great question. Thank you for that.
One thing that I did find interesting was the old dude.
Oh, the Chancellor.
Chancellor.
The one that's trying to protect Padme and send her home. Yeah.
Yes, that guy.
Yeah.
It's that actor.
Yeah.
Is the same actor that played Sidious. Sidious.
Yeah.
Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that intentional?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
because it's not like you can't tell who he is in the hood.
So you're right. Yeah, you see that. Yeah, you basically have hit it. That's the Emperor.
Okay.
That's the Emperor.
See, I knew.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you were calling it. You're like, man, this guy's sinister.
Yeah. When he looked back, he turned around and he looked back and he's like, yeah, my plan is working.
So you go back to Phantom Menace, which I know you didn't think in Phantom Menace. Like, I don't think that's the guy, because he sees little Anakin and he's like, we're gonna watch your career with great interest. Well, now you see how close he is with Anakin. What do you think about the whole Sand People scene?
Yeah, that was a pretty dark scene, but it kind of had to happen. You had to have a jump off point.
Yeah.
You had to see what drives Anakin to become Darth Vader, to go to the dark side, because he had a choice, and he made a decision based on his circumstances.
But if this movie did anything for me, why, and I couldn't help it. I still got teary-eyed watching the scene with his mom. But if this movie brought anything home for me, it was the fact that I thought it did a really good job of making me empathize with the villain. Mm-hmm. Making me feel like I understand why Anakin's doing what he's doing. I may not agree with it, but man, in that moment I was agreeing with it. I was like, cut him down, man. Cut them all down.
I probably would have done the same thing, put it in the same situation.
You know, and Obi-Wan even said, I don't think Anakin's ready to go off alone. And they're like, oh, no, he's going to be fine. He's the chosen one. You know, send him off alone. He'll be fine.
I would put this at a 7.
7?
A 7.
Solid 7. So you like this one much better than Phantom?
Much better, yes.
And if I remember correctly, as far as rankings go, the only one you've rated higher is Return of the Jedi. So you would put this one just a step behind Return of the Jedi.
I gave Rogue One an 8.
You gave Rogue One an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you gave Jedi an 8. So right now, which one would still be your favorite?
I think Rogue One is still my favorite. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Are you excited to see Revenge of the Sith?
Yes.
Yes.
I am.
All right. So, and hopefully by the next video, we're gonna have a lightsaber for this guy. I'm really excited. I'd tell y'all what it is, but then I know he's gonna watch the video and find out which one he's getting. I'm kind of jealous. I'm really jealous, actually. Like, you're getting the one that I wanted all along. And I'm sitting there looking at it as I'm ordering it going, maybe I can give him mine.
He would never know.
Yeah, he would never know the difference. I'll just give him mine and I'll take this one. Next time we tune in, we'll be watching Revenge of the Sith. My name's Patrick Stewart. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the little bell and get those notifications whenever we drop these videos.